Well, hello, everybody. This is Brother Todd with your Victory Minute, and I hope you guys and gals out there are all having a great day. As most of y'all probably know that's been watching these things, I hadn't been out here online very much. I've had the COVID and getting over it. In fact, today, got a little reminder deal coming up there. Today is my get out of quarantine day. I'm officially outside of 2 weeks from being exposed and getting it and all that kind of stuff. And in fact, I'm not even going to be at church tonight. I don't want to be in a big group just yet. I told the pastors, I said, I want to meet with y'all, and if none of y'all get sick, then I know it'll be okay for me to preach on Sunday. Kind of use them as some guinea pigs, so to speak. But I have been looking forward to being able to connect back with people on a little bit more of in a tangible way. In fact, thinking about that is what I want to talk to you about today. I was driving up here to the church. I'll meet with the pastors here in just a second, and I was thinking how good it is to be able to connect again. You know, all through this COVID thing, at the very start of it, we started talking about three things: connect, pray, give. Connect, pray, give. Give of yourself, time, talent, treasure. Be sure you're praying for people. Nothing great ever happens till somebody starts praying. And that we are intentional about connecting. It was so important, especially we couldn't even meet together. And right now, during this Delta variant being what it is, we got people all over the place. People have it. Some people are experiencing COVID terrible, and just in horrible ways. Hospitals, ventilators, all those kinds of things. We've had folks passing away, and it's just been it's been. I think we all recognize when we say it's been a very difficult age and a very difficult pandemic we've all gone through and going through, and how important it is to be connecting. As I was driving up here, I got to thinking about how I wonder if in our society today if it wasn't already starting, the pandemic has probably just about sealed this. I think we have probably began to redefine the word connection. It had already started, but I think because of the digital age we live in, to where we call things a connection with other people that really aren't. The word I kept thinking about driving up here today is we've almost redefined a human touch. We've had a touch of somebody. We've brushed by them, so to speak. And even before the pandemic, we were starting to call that a connection because it's easy to have a little blurb online. It's easy to pop off a little text. I mean, honest to God, guys, a text that says I'm praying for you ain't the same as you driving over to somebody's house, telling them you love them and pray for them and drive off. I mean, there's just a difference. But in our society, that's fine. We're accustomed to it. And then during the pandemic, we've really redefined it. And I was trying to think this through, flesh this out as I was driving up here today. And I thought about a word, and that word is investment. Investment. What's the difference in a touch and a connection? What's a real connection look like? A real connection to somebody's life means that there's an investment there. It means that we're putting something in them of ourselves that we can't get back, i.e. time, and or what cost us time, whether it cost us time to get treasure to give to somebody or whatever. You follow what I'm saying? It's the reality of a part of us that we can't ever get back. Old John Copeland's loud truck, but it's something eternal. And when you think about it, if you those of you that are older, you go back, you think about real, genuine human connection. People's relationships lasted longer, and I'm not just talking about in marriage relationships, though I think probably the root of it, investment, is still probably a part of that. But within friendships, within churches, with faithfulness within a community, even work, things like that. There was more investment from employer to employee, and more investment from employee to employer. Used to people. I mean, it was uncommon here. Somebody had 3 different jobs. It's just different. It's a different age. He said, Brother Todd, in some ways it's better. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that sometimes you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. And so but the reality of investment, what we're putting into people, that cost is what endears us to them. Jesus said, where our heart is, where our treasure is, there would our heart be also. because it's what we put. If we put things, eternal things into people, then that's where our attention on it is. And you know, if you spend money on something, you keep up with it, right? It means something. There's an investment. Hope you're kind of following what I'm talking about. Say, well, I don't know if I am or not, preacher. Well, let me wrap it up then, at least end it, okay? What relationships do you have that you can measure your investment in? Within your family, within your church, within your life group, let's say in church, or if you're in a church, y'all use Sunday school or whatever. Who are you doing life with that there's more than just you popping a text off to them? Okay. Where is the investment? What is someone really worth to you? Think about it. Think about it. Don't just say, oh, I love my kids, oh, I love my wife, oh, I love my husband. Where's the investment? I used to go around preaching a lot of churches, and all churches think they're balanced. Every one of us. Our church thinks we're balanced. Now, if I was an outsider, I'd come in here and I could show you 5 places where we're not balanced, okay? Because we're always striving for balance. Jesus was the most balanced human being to ever live. We want to be like him. All churches think they're balanced. All churches think they're missional. All churches think they're relational, all those kinds of things. And I used to tell, you know, I'd sit down with leadership and different things in churches, and they'd say, well, we're doing this and that. And I said, look, let me visit your church. Let me go out there and hang out with the people, and then show me the checkbook. And between the two, I'll be able to tell you where your priorities are. I'll be able to tell you what's important to you. I'll be able to tell you what's. They said, well, you mean the checkbook? You show me where you're spending money, and I'll show you what's important to you. It's true in your personal finances. It's true in your church. It's true in your business. We live in a world where we convince ourselves of one thing, but then we do something different. And there is, I think today, and I know I'm rambling, but I think in this 21st century America today, and the realities of the pandemic and everything else, and our technological sufficiency and all that, that we have hit a point where we have redefined what real connection looks like. And then if you notice, whenever there's trouble, everybody's gone. Well, baby, a friend was born for the day of adversity. No. When there's real investment and there's problems, there's tightening of connection, not a loosening of it. Do you have genuine connection in your life amongst family, amongst people in your church, amongst people in your world, amongst people in your community? Think about it. What are you investing in? That is who you're actually connecting to. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.